Hello, everybody. Buenas tardes, boa noche, yamina, guten morgen, all of the greetings. I hope you're having a great week, a great day, wherever you are in the world. I am very excited to get to talk to you today. It has been way too long since I've done one of these life update videos, and it's been way too long since I've been this excited to get to talk to you through this media. Um, Filterponics has always had a goal to educate and bring STEM education and an energy for excitement behind innovating for the future. And for too long, I've been a little distracted with what I've been having here on YouTube. So I want to get back to that. But first, let me tell you why I'm here today, where I am today, and what's been going on in my life these past 2 years. So let me tell you about it, because I'm excited, if you can't tell. I'm absolutely excited to get to do this. So let's get into it. Okay, I apologize. I'm going to have to use some notes, because 2 years flies by, but on paper it looks so much longer. So, alrighty. Last time you heard from me was about 2022. And so we're going to kick it off in a big summer that I had. So I got a summer internship at Farm Tech in the summer of 2022. They hired me as a hydroponics intern, so I got to learn about hydroponics, about industry, about how business of that scale works, and how in a small town you can have a community and a place where jobs can be incorporated into the whole community. It was amazing for me. It was a really peaceful place for me to get to experience new experiences outside of college, away from home, living relatively on my own. It was amazing for me. And then got back to school in the fall, where I got to start working with Filterponics, and I hired one of my buddies, Luke, who you'll hear from soon. And I worked with an ISU capstone team on Filterponics, and so we got to do a lot of cool stuff with that. We can participate in a pitch competition, won a little bit of money with that, and it was a very engaging semester for me in that regard. That same semester, I also got to be in charge of the rainwater catchment and irrigation group at the Iowa State Engineers Without Borders Club. And I think at that point, after a new round of recruitment, I was leading almost 30 people for this group, with some sub-leaders direct reporting to me, which was just an incredible experience. Absolutely blew my mind in terms of managing people and trying to make sure everybody was engaged, and we did good work. And then later that semester, I had a couple days at home after the semester ended, and then went to Ghana with Engineers Without Borders, and it was a very peaceful experience for me. It was amazing to get to be out there and get to be working with people that were so excited to have us there, and we helped each other to try to bring some new engineering stuff that we had been creating with them to the community and be in person. So after 2.5 years of working at the club, I finally got to get to go, and it was an amazing experience. And then in the spring 2023, when I came back, Luke rejoined me with another one of my friends, Adam, and we kept working at Filterponics together to try to keep reaching out to teachers, and we were generating lessons to help educate people in STEM, on water quality, and just wide variety of things. And then applying for scholarships too, but applying for internships. I got an internship opportunity at Percival Scientific as an R&D intern, which I worked at with Nathan Lewis and Cassie, and it was a great place to get to learn even more about industry, and also just an eye-opening opportunity at research and development. It was awesome. It was incredible for me because they hired me as sort of an expert in hydroponics, and so I was getting to do develop and testing a hydroponic system for their in-house units, which now, 2 years later, through a bunch of different things, they are now selling them. And on the other research project that I worked on with Nathan for his side of stuff, they have won an award through ASABE just incredible stuff that we got to do there. Speaking of ASABE, that same summer, 2023, I presented my research on aggregate stability in Omaha at the ASABE conference. And that same summer, that same week actually, I got to go to Okoboji with the Ag Entrepreneurship Initiative from Iowa State, which was a great opportunity. Thank you very much, Kevin Kimley, for everything you've done for me. And then additionally that summer, I visited Peru on behalf of Filtroponics by request of Go Serve Global, and I got to go with my dad. He asked me if he could come with me, and so he was double checking my work as an engineer, and my goodness, you cannot beat a guy who grew up on a farm and is an engineer at guessing dimensions. Sometimes he's better than measuring tape depending on the situation. And with his help and with all the stuff that I learned there in that really fast-paced week, we got to design an aquaculture facility for them in Iquitos, Peru, which was just incredible. One of my big goals with Filtroponics was to do something with Filtroponics abroad, and that year goal got met that year. It was incredible to me because that was supposed to be a 5-year goal. And then in the fall of 2023, I was mentoring ABE students. I kept doing some stuff on the side with Filtroponics, and I continued my research and applied to grad school. So my research was the same aggregate stability research, and I was trying to finish that. And for grad school, I was looking at Iowa State and Purdue, which that'll come in later. That winter, I went back to my home away from home in Ulo, Ghana, and got to lead the travel team this year for Engineers Without Borders. And my job partially was to help survey a dam that would be used for irrigation of farmland on the other side of the dam so that the community could use it to farm things in the dry season. It was awesome to get back there. It was awesome to see my friends that I'd made there again. And I would love so much to go back again someday. And I hope that I will have that chance soon. And then after I came back, so another Christmas that I wasn't at home with a lot of my family, so I had a small Christmas on the side. But then in the spring, I was accepted into the Purdue ABE Master's Program under Dr. Turkauer, and that's where I am now. And that same spring, I attempted the FE with a bunch of my friends. I should have studied a little bit more, but I'll get it next time. And then at the end of that semester, I presented my capstone project with my classmates, and I got to graduate. It was awesome to put a big achievement that I've been working on for a long time, and just get to have that. Like a capstone, right? Get to have that capstone on all my experiences and say, look, I did this. And now, a week and a half later after that, so I graduated, I believe, on the 11th. The 20th, I started my master's research here at Purdue. And the first day, I was out in the field putting in sensors. So it was a quick turnaround, but going from graduation to a master's degree, I'm able to keep continuing my research journey. And so I got to work on my research and learn a lot more about a lot of different things. And then I got to go to Brazil with Kevin for Aggie Eye, again taking me another great place and getting to see a lot of different things. An incredible opportunity to get to do that. Awesome. In fall, this last semester, I presented at 2 conferences, one of which was AGU in Washington, D.C., which has like 40,000 people there for the week. It was an incredible opportunity. I got to see a lot of different research topics, which is near and dear to my heart because I get to see a variety of things because I love to work on a variety of topics. And then in winter of this past winter, or I guess it's still winter now, but I got to have my first whole family Christmas essentially since like 5 years ago because of COVID, and then I was gone for Engineers Without Borders. So it was a really amazing time to get to have a bigger chunk of break and really just kind of get to relax and spend time with my family, and it's really helped rejuvenate my energy. Part of the reason why I'm back here doing this. Don't worry, no parents were harmed in the making of these photos. It was all in good fun. Go Farmageddon. relax and spend time with my family, and it's really helped rejuvenate my energy. Part of the reason why I'm back here doing this. And now it's back to the spring, and I want to get back to helping educate the future sustainers of this world. And that's why I'm here today. I want to get back to the root of filtroponics. The goal has always been to inspire the next generation that's going to take STEM to the next level. I want to help spread the education that I've received to everyone else. And what better to do that than to bring the people that have given me education onto this channel to you, the viewer, and just give you pure content that just straight from the brain to the camera, right? And just give you that opportunity to learn the stuff that I have and I think is valuable. And you can see that somebody else has done it too. And I just, so it kind of comes in a threefold idea. One side of it is I want to do some research investigation, like a digest of sorts, sort of like a running list of here's a bunch of research projects that I've investigated with people, or they bring them on. And then another part of it is that I want to share my friends and their experiences, as well as what they're doing in industry or what they're doing in college, or what they're doing with their career, and they can tell you a little bit about their mindset, how they got there. And then the other part of it is I want to tell you about how I got to where I am. I get a lot of questions about advice about college, about graduate school, and I think there's a lot of things that people just don't know about graduate school and don't know that they can take advantage of certain things in college or in their education that they can get to a point where they want to be. It's not this world-ending difficulty thing. It just takes a lot of work. And for some people it takes more, some people it takes less. But you have some parts in there where you get excited and you have fun, and that helps drive you to the finish. And I really want to help. If some people don't like it, that's fine. But if there's one person I can inspire, that's worth all the work that's going on. And so I just want to help bring all these interests and this inspiration that I've received from other people to you. I'm really excited. This is the most excited I've been about a project for Filtroponics in a while. The last exciting thing I got to do is I got to be a consultant, and help bring my expertise back to people that have helped me. And I just want to give other people that opportunity to establish themselves and make themselves confident in what they do, because I want to keep getting confident in what I do. And with the help from you, if everybody does that, the world can keep building itself up, right? If everybody does their little piece in their little corner, and then through this magical thing called the internet, and we use it for the best purposes that it's meant for, we can help tie all these little corners together and build the world together. And so, help me help you. I want you to be the innovator, okay? I want you to be the innovator on anything you find interesting, whether that's being the first person to make the first 100% recyclable plastic substitute, or I want you to help us restore our prairies and our wetlands without affecting a major part of farmers' income and livelihood, or, oh man, there's just so many things out there, biofuels, recyclability of solar panels, energy storage. There's incredible things out there, and the agricultural world is changing rapidly, and the engineering world is changing rapidly, and it's all coming down to everyone doing their part, right? And so I want you to help me do my part, because my part is to help bring all of this education that I've received to everyone else. And so together, if we all change our little corners, we can all bring the world up together. So help me do your part, and let's become the future sustainers of the world together today. All right, I may have gone a little overboard, but I really appreciate you guys tuning in and sticking around. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. But other than that, keep on growing, swimming, learning. It's your time to make your life what you want.